Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, guys? Well, how the fuck are you? Just got a quick intro, and then we'll get into it. Still following the Artemis launch. Incredible. 4 human beings strapped to a fucking rocket, just hurtling through space. Good times. I understand they got very cold. Experienced a couple little hitches, but they worked it all out. I'm going to tell you about that. Also, there was an F-15 fighter jet shot down over Iran. One of the service members ejected. The other one, I believe they both ejected. 2 crew, fighter jet. One of the men was recovered. The other one, there's an intense search party for him. We'll have a look at that, and then we'll do some drama too. You know, why the fuck not? Enjoy the intro. We'll get into it, guys.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Change.
goodness. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for being here. Friday. Hope you're feeling good out there. 4 people, like I said, 4 people strapped to a rocket. That's something worth talking about. How the fuck are you guys? Sorry I missed you yesterday. I got really busy. I got home later than I thought. And by the time I got around to thinking about scheduling a live stream, it was too late. So, but I did get some stuff done yesterday, if anybody cares about that. But enough about me. How the fuck are you guys? I guess we should talk about, just to get this out of the way, news, so to speak. There was an F-15 fighter jet shot down, so I do want to show you guys that over the Khuzestan region of Iran. Don't do that. Let me show you guys. Pretty fucking gnarly. Like I said, pretty tough to search for people. The Iranian government has offered a big fat reward for anyone that recovers the American soldier or pilot, as it were. So it's just like a fucking movie, just basically. Of course, they haven't released any names, as they wouldn't do something like that. I'm pulling that up right now for you. I'll show you on a map where that is too, because I had to look myself. Not very familiar with Iran and the cities and geography of the joint. I'm just not. But this is important in the spirit of paying attention to the fact that there is a war going on. And many of us are affected. What's up, Kitty? She's going to be part of the show tonight. It's a lively time of the day for her. Maniac. Man, I hit pause and it took way too long to pause. I'm not looking for an 18-minute video, so give me 1 second. Let me find the right one. I didn't realize that one was so long. Like I said, how are you guys? Pink Tiger's in the house. Oh, good to see you, Pink Tiger. It's been a while. I'll go to some more recent footage of the... Actually, let's start with that. Nah, actually, I want to... Sorry. We'll start with the war news. And then I'll show you a little bit more about the astronauts. It's pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. Here we go. This one seems to be a reasonable amount of time. Give me 1 second to show you. What I can do is to replace... No, replace this guy. Ooh, I'm narrating what I'm doing. I hate when people do that. It's the fucking worst. Here we go. Boom. Restream has reformatted their backstage, like command module, and it's quite nice. It's far more intuitive than it was before. It just trips me out because everything's in a different place, like go live and end stream, and it has this new counter across the top. Also, Restream just began offering analytics to the pro model that I pay for, which is super cool. They offer analytics of my live streams connected to YouTube that YouTube would never have. Like, what is it? There's 2 websites that everybody looks at everybody's income and members, and not members, but subscribers. Well, this eats that alive. It's ridiculous. It's 5-6 times the amount of analytics that YouTube offers, which is super fucking cool if you ask me. All right. Check this out.
NBC News has learned that one American pilot was rescued by the U.S. military after an F-15 U.S. fighter jet was shot down over Iran. And that pilot who was rescued is still, in fact, alive. That is according to a U.S. official. Another American pilot is still, though, unaccounted for. I want to bring in our senior national security correspondent, Courtney Cuba, who's standing by for us. Courtney, this is a fast-moving story here. What are we learning?
Yeah. So at this point, it's literally developing minute by minute. According to a U.S. official, it does appear that this F-15E, it's often known as a Strike Eagle, that it was shot down by Iran. It's deep inside of Iranian territory. The two pilots are believed to have ejected from that aircraft. And as you mentioned, we now know, according to a U.S. official, that at least one of those individuals has been recovered alive. Anything else about that person's condition? Search and rescue efforts remain underway right now. Now, what's standard in a case like this, the U.S. has gone to war in Iran. In advance of a big military action like this, the U.S. would generally put forward in the region something known as a personnel recovery team. In this case, most likely, just given the operational tempo and the size of this war, they would have put multiple personnel recovery teams, and they are on a constant standby while the U.S. is flying any kind of combat missions like this, so that if there is something that happens where U.S. Service members go down essentially behind enemy lines, they can respond immediately to go in and try to find those individuals. Now, this is the first time that we know about that a manned aircraft has gone down inside Iran as part of this war. And it's significant, Yasmin, and that is because it dispels this idea that the U.S. has complete and total autonomy or control over the airspace over Iran right now. While they may have largely control over it, that doesn't mean that it is not a dangerous mission for U.S. men and women who are flying over there. There are hundreds of targets that they are still striking every single day, that is manned and unmanned. But we know that in recent days, the U.S. has really upped the number of bomber runs. So obviously manned bomber fighters, aircraft that have been flying over Iran. It still remains an extremely dangerous mission for them, Yaz.
Yeah, it's a good point. We have heard repeatedly from Secretary of Defense Hegseth, along with the president as well, that the U.S. has complete and total control over the airspace within Iran. And now seeing the downing of this F-15 fighter jet certainly speaks to a different perspective as to this ongoing war. Court, do we have any reporting as to whether or not this individual, this fighter pilot, is actually still inside Iran and safe, or has he left Iran?
We don't. That's one of the questions that we're trying.
Yeah, there's not much information being given about it. As you can imagine, why would they? There's a bounty on the head of this second pilot, assuming he did make it out alive. Very well could have. I mean, these ejection seats are world class. I mean, the best of the best. There was also another plane that went down, but that was, I think it was just, it wasn't directly involved. I think it was mechanical failure, and that man also bailed out, ejected, and the plane crashed, and he landed safely. They're not going to give any of these names, and they shouldn't, but it does bear talking about, because I mean, look at us fighting a war and not even talking about it. So we'll get through this in just a couple of minutes.
Trying to figure out is if they've actually gotten the individual out of the airspace and presumably to some sort of medical attention, and we don't know that quite yet. I mean, the situation remains very sensitive because obviously if the U.S. is looking for this second pilot, Iran is probably looking as well. And so right now it is really a race against time to see who can find that person first and hopefully find them alive and get them to safety and some sort of medical attention, anything that they may need to try to take care of them. But at this point, we just don't know. We keep waiting for more information out of the U.S. military, but the hours are just grinding on without a lot of detail.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Okay, thanks, Tom Lamas. Is that his name? Tom Lamas? Oh. Slow-moving train tonight. Please hit the thumbs up, guys. Thanks for being here. Kramarama, Summer's in the house, Pink Dagger, Marlena. Sorry, I should have said hello to everyone already. So this is the world we live in. Like Genesis said. Let's see, the real Samantha's in the house. Good to see you. Rhonda Good, Grange, Nanny Sharon, Appalachian Patriot. Rod's in the house. What's up, my dude? Hope you're feeling well. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. I feel great. I was so busy yesterday. I got home, I don't know, just before 8:30, and I was like, fuck, dude. But I did the same shit today, but I figured since I did not go live yesterday, I might as well show my ugly head and pop up and say hello. What's up, Marie? Good to see you. Troopers and Irish Mob. Toe Beans is in the house. Alicia J, good to see you. Trooper says, I'm wonderful. I got a lot done today. Gonna rain tomorrow, so I'm gonna chill. Awesome. I've been painting a lot. I went and saw a new art exhibit to including bunches and bunches of new artists I've never seen before. It was really fun. Really, I got really motivated, so I came home and painted. So by the time 9:30 came last night, I was just like, fuck, I had all my paints out. I was just like, I'm not going live. I can't. My mind wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get rid of this real quick. We don't need that. So yes, I needed that for reference because I have no idea. I was actually kind of taken back looking at the map, and then I fell down a documentary hole about the history of Iran. Very interesting place. Technically not even a Middle Eastern country, but huge. I mean, the territory that this fighter jet was fought down is literally the middle of fucking nowhere. It's bananas. Let's see. Let me show you. Oh, and the other plane that was shot down was an A-10 Warthog, which is a very interesting looking plane. Let me tell you. They always paint a face on the front of it. It's a thing. I'll show you. Look at this shit. This guy made it out alive. He hit the ejector button and the plane crashed, and he made it out just fine. Let's see. Look at this shit. This is what it looks like. See how they draw the face on it? Wah, wah, wah. One man, one woman. Some rockets, a couple of bombs. Fucking machine gun in the front. Look at the machine gun in the front of this thing. Like, I can't write this shit. It means business. Look, there's the machine gun. A better look at it. More artistic view at it. Okay, you guys can't see that. What the fuck? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let me see here. This is it. Sorry, I thought I was presenting it. I was not. This is the A-10 Warthog. One of these went down. My bad. Let's see. There we go. See the machine gun on in front of this piece? Like an old school Gatling gun. It shit spins around as it fires. A very interesting plane, as you can tell. Just one man in it. Here's a better view of the cockpit. Just a one man, one woman show. One of these went down in transport, and he just popped on out. But look, tons of rockets, a couple missiles. Fucking machine. I mean, what kind of plane? A machine gun on the front of the plane? I mean, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? So good for him. He got out. If I'm not mistaken, that was above Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong. I think it was above Saudi Arabia. Or it could have been Kuwait. I'm looking to see. And as far as the F-15 goes, they crashed. Let me stop sharing this so I don't get the two mixed up. One of the pilots was rescued. U.S. military helicopters successfully recovered the pilot in a high-risk extraction. During the rescue, the recovery helicopter was hit by small arms fire, wounding some personnel on board, though they were able to land safely. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to show you because I'm not sure if you're interested in it or not, but I'm going to show you because I think it bears looking at. There's actually footage. I don't know who got this, but somebody got this. It's footage of the search for the second pilot. Quite interesting. Definitely not going to see this on the Chroma channels, so bear with me here. we can talk badly about pregnant ladies with bad teeth here in a minute. Give me a second here. I want to show you this. I think it was in shorts. Give me a second. I'm kind of going off the trail here. I wasn't expecting to do this. See, now I'm looking at my history, and here we are, shorts. How do I scan over to see more of the shorts? You motherfucker! Like, what the hell? Maybe I can't show it to you. I don't want to send feedback. I want to look at all my shorts. That's what I want to do. Here we go. There's no narration to this. There is only the sound of small arms fire. Let me get this in the best resolution that I can for you guys. Quality. Look at this. We'll go to the 1080p premium. All right, let's do that. All right, give me a second. Unmistakable sound of war. Look at these guys. This is the search party. This is the search party. A couple helicopters. There's most certainly special forces on every mountain range around there, and it's an incredibly gorgeous part of the world. You'd be surprised as to how much water is there. It's very mountainous. Lots of lakes. Lots of river tributaries. It's a beautiful place. Tons of livestock. Exactly opposite of what most people think of a Middle Eastern country. Maybe because it's not a Middle Eastern country, but I mean, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. We can all just pay attention to Justin Timberlake's DUI that he had 4 years ago. How's that even news? It happened 4 years ago. Just kids being kids, man. They've never seen a fucking helicopter before, not like that. You guys get the idea. It's pretty tight right there. I mean, just taking shots at the helicopters. You guys get the idea. Don't be such a Debbie Downer, you know, but we should pay attention to what's going on in the world. It's kind of important. Get rid of that shit. Let me get back in the chat, see how you guys are doing. Might as well look at Artemis. I think they're still live on NASA. Let me see here. Let's do it this way. I think NASA's just been live pretty much nonstop the whole time. As they would be. Oh, looks like nothing but a blue ass screen. What the hell is that? Some pretty interesting footage from the capsule. this other channel, I was kind of nervous to play their stuff. They had really nice footage of the launch. It was super crispy. All right, what's up, guys? Let's see. Deanna D's in the house. Fun question. If you had the opportunity to go to the moon, would you? Fuck yes, I would. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Count me in, dude. I'm so down. I guess I'm so up. I'm up for that. Those were the days, Dark Side of the Moon. I know. We used to go to the Pink Floyd Laser Light Show, the Carnegie Science Center. Bug out, man. What's up, Marlena? Good to see you. Zun Filtered's in the house. Pink Dagger, honestly, I don't think I would, just my opinion. But I love our moon. Well, I mean, I guess not too many people are talking about the fact that one of the main reasons we're doing this is because China plans on putting people on the moon. And really, the last time that we went to the moon was in a space race against Russia. Essentially, there's a very cavernous crater in the most southern would-be pole of the moon, and a handful of different countries are trying to set up shop there. So we do have international space treaties. Russia and China did not take part in the larger, more populous treaty. They have their own treaty, as you can imagine. They do it their way, like Frank fucking Sinatra. Let's see here. Hey, Jude's been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. That's so cool of you. Thanks to all my members. I appreciate you guys. I realize I haven't been on too much the last couple of days, but don't you worry. I mean, I got plenty more to offer. I just, for my own well-being, I can't burn my candle at both ends. Really, that's just bad for me when I do that. So when I start doing that, I just have to not do it. That's all. So whereas I do sacrifice others like painting and stuff because I go live so often, sometimes I have to sacrifice going live so often for the painting and stuff. And I hope you guys do understand that. It's never more than a couple of days. What's up, Georgia Peach? Good to see you. Plus, I'd gotten sick and just it kept coming back and going away and coming back. Like, ugh. Georgia Peach is in the house. Pink Dagger says, oh, for sure. The view and experience would be like no other. I tell you what, though, whenever something was going wrong, there was some type of pressure and temperature problem in the middle of the night, and they got all cold, that shit would freak me straight the fuck out, dude. I mean, that's the kind of shit that would make somebody lose their mind. For real. I mean, poof, no thank you. They kind of downplayed it quite a bit in the news, as they would. But yeah, that's some shit. That's some shit. Here comes another train. Fuck. Queen Bella's in the house. Marlene, I think I said hello. Joe's in the house. Good to see you. I pray they find the other pilot. Me too. Me too. I'm not going to show you the propaganda that Iran put out. It's bad. It's bad. It's just basically a bounty. Basically saying whoever recovers them, alive or not, will live the life of a king. So, what are you going to do about that? Hopefully our guys find him. We have the best technology, the craziest pilots. We can get it done. Alicia J says, imagine all the service members' families sitting there wondering if it was one of theirs. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. The families are aware by now. Everyone involved. Let there be no doubt about that. Oftentimes, the representative of the government that contacts the family will ask them, "How do you feel about having this out there in any way?" And they'll leave it up to them. Of course, it always gets out because ultimately it's public information. It's our tax money, so there should be full transparency. But until they contact all the families that are involved and make sure that they're talking to, next of kin type family members, then the media gets nothing, and that's the way it should be. But yes, could you imagine? Maybe some of you are imagining. So let me just tell you, I take this whole war situation, I do not take it lightly. It's not cute. It's not funny. I don't care it makes no difference to me who you voted for. You would have to agree that war is a bad thing for like all living things. It's just the fucking what it is. And that's not some hippie shit, because I mean, I'm not that. That's just like logical. What is it costing $10 billion a week or something like that? You know what we could do with that money, with schools and infrastructure? Managing and repairing bridges and freeways and highways, and you guys get the idea. It's a big damn waste of money, if you ask me, of course. I mean, I think that's why you're here, right? Let's see. I'm very far behind in chat, but I'm going to catch up. I'm going to say hello to every one of you. Sorry, I'm scooting along. Choo choo, motherfucker. Yeah, that train just, much like this channel, it ain't never gonna stop. Yeah, I hope everyone's feeling good, and if you're not feeling good, I hope you at least find some comfort in your evening. I know a lot of you guys are going through some shit. Seems to be the way of the world these days. Yeah, I hope it's not coming across. I'm not trying to make light in any way of Air Force fighter jets going down at all. I made a commitment to myself last week that I'm going to keep track of the American service members that are losing their life in this nothing of a war that's happening for no reason at all. I figured, since it's not a popular thing to do, and I'm not very popular, I might as well fucking talk about it, because somebody's got to. The moon stuff, shooting 4 humans to the moon, that's I'll be honest with you, incredible distraction. I mean, I fucking love it. It's great. I mean, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. Let there be no question about that. At the same time, let's not be too distracted. You know what I'm saying? But they did have a great interview. I'd love to share it with you guys. So let's check that out. That's right. We live in a time where they can have live interviews with the local news in real time from the moon. I mean, it's so incredible to me. Everyone's so afraid of the future. I think maybe we can still squeeze some good things out of this being human shit. Let's have a look. I think this is super important. I take questions. I don't know. This lady sleeps upside down. Just for the record. What's going on here? What's happening? There we go. This is really weird.
Window.
There we go.
Well, the first thing I would say is trust us. You look amazing. You look beautiful. And from up here, you also look like one thing. Homo sapiens is all of us, no matter where you're from or what you look like. We're all one people. And so, this mission, one of the things that's amazing about being around and just being in an astronaut, serving our countries at this time, is that we get to give ourselves a mission that we can hold on to say, hey, look at what we did.
But I'm an asshole. I was watching this before we started, so let me get let me probably want to know all they have to say. Okay, first of all, if you had to be one of these astronauts, like, keep it real with yourself. Where would you be? Like, he's snugged in there over there. He's got his legs locked around some cargo to hold his ass in place. This guy, my shit's in the way. Hold on a second. There we go. And that's a shot from just a few hours ago of the camera outside of it. You can't tell it's moving through space, but it is. This guy's got himself. I mean, this guy's got a good plan right there. He's even got a little pad for his ass. He's wedged in there like a little sausage. I mean, he can. That's comfortable. He can sleep there, no problem. This guy probably. I mean, he probably found some place to rest himself. She sleeps upside down. They talk about it. She sleeps like a bat. I'm here for it.
Houston Integrity, we are ready for the event.
ABC News, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call Integrity for a voice check.
Integrity, this is Gio Benitez at ABC News. How do you hear me?
Outstanding. We have you loud and clear. How about us?
I hear you loud and clear, and I truly cannot believe it. You are quite literally on the way to the moon right now and still speaking with us. Tell me, how do you feel? What's going through your mind? I mean, this must be so incredible because have you allowed the weight of the moment to really fit in here? Have you allowed that to happen?
Well, first and foremost, we all wanted to give.
I will show Marlo. I promise. I'll be honest, I'd forgotten. So thanks for reminding me, Georgia Peach.
A shout out to our families first, because we are pretty far from Earth and we have not gotten to say hi to them yet.
Trying to throw my glasses at you guys. And also, welcoming me, Shell420. T Ching, so good to see you, my friend. Hope you're feeling good. Southern Gal Jen, good to see you. Twisty, welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Hit the thumbs up. I looked and I was so surprised. Like my last live stream didn't have a lot of people watch, but it made it to 1,000 views. And gee golly, that's really my ultimate goal for each live stream. It makes it worth my time. And then I thought about it before I went live today, and I was just like, what a fucking spoiled brat. What a fucking spoiled brat that I just expect to get 1,000 views. It's really not as easy as you'd think, man. So it's a good goal to have, but also I have to keep things in perspective, you know? Anyways, thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs up.
But there was a moment about an hour ago where Mission Control Houston reoriented our spacecraft as the sun was setting behind the Earth. And I don't know what we all expected to see in that moment, but you could see the entire globe from pole to pole. You could see Africa, Europe, and if you looked really close, you could see the northern lights. It was the most spectacular moment, and it paused all four. In our tracks.
What has been most surprising to you about this so far?
Well, I think probably one of the things that surprised all of us is when those solid rocket boosters actually lit and we left the pad. It was just a moment of disbelief. And yeah, the fact that we launched, it just totally takes you by surprise, even though you're expecting it, at least for me anyway. And I just had a huge...
I'm gonna Google like all four of their names to get where they're from. I know 3 of them are American, 1 of them are Canadian. God bless our Canucks out there. But these 2 guys look like twins. Am I wrong? Do these guys look like twins, or do all white people look the same? JK. How long was I muted for? Sorry, guys. Oh, all I said was that in this image, this smaller image next to my avatar, which is the ship, this is the Earth with the moon shadow upon it, this sickle sphere that we see over here. Also, look how round that Earth is.
A smile across my face.
And also ask if these 2 guys are twins, or do all white people just look the same? You know what I'm saying, JK. But I mean, for real, are these guys twins? Because they look. I guess this guy looks a little smaller, but their faces, What in the NASA is going on around here?
Did it feel different? Because I can imagine that's such a powerful rocket that must have felt different for you.
One of the biggest surprises was how smooth riding those solids was. We all expected a really just dynamic ride, a lot of motion. We were prepared to potentially not being able to see telemetry, to maybe even not being able to, touch switches, and it was very smooth. It was a definite difference when they separated and we were just on the main engines, but just a steady rumble and a great ride.
What do you want to tell Americans here at home who are watching this right now? They're quite amazed at the fact that you are speaking to us on the way to the moon right now.
We have 4 astronauts that will be reminding you to celebrate every day. I mean, think about how crazy it is that there are 4 people just on a rocket fucking shooting into space. We haven't done this since Apollo 17, fucking decades ago. So here's the thing, man. Also, such a clever name, calling this project Artemis. If you don't know Greek mythology, Artemis is Apollo's twin sister. So it all has this weird, ancient meaning to it too. Very cool stuff, man. Artemis. It's even nice to say.
What do you want to tell them about this particular mission and why it's so important?
First and foremost, I would just like to say thank you. Your support and trust in us has enabled this, and so many people.
It's his first trip to space. The other 3 have been.
That have worked for so long to make this possible. But also, we're just getting started. We've worked really hard, and even though we were a little surprised to actually launch yesterday, we have a lot of mission left ahead of us. And so I really want to tell them, stay tuned and keep tabs on what's going on. NASA's doing a great job of communicating all the things to come.
I can't even tell you how many cheers were there on the ground. I was there watching you all lift off from the Kennedy Space Center, and everyone was so excited, so happy, and that was just incredible. Jeremy, I know this is your first time in space, and you're surrounded by all of these space vets. What's it been like for you that this is your first mission there?
There has been a tremendous amount of disbelief for me. It's just so extraordinary. I just kept saying to them yesterday, I really like it up here.
Of course he really likes it up there, just smashed in like a little sausage. Look at him. I mean, how could you not like imagine the view, like they said, of the sun setting behind the, I mean, what the fuck, dude? Someone asked in chat, would you go to the moon? Fuck yes, I would go to the moon. Are you kidding? What the fuck else am I going to do? I mean, I mean, really. What would your accomplishments be? Well, I've been to the moon, or I was in a legal battle with BHB. I mean, what are we doing here? Yes, I would go to the moon. I hope you would as well. I mean, of course you have to be in some type of decent shape, but I mean, come on. These guys eat chili for sure. These guys are eating hot dogs and hamburgers for sure. This so more clearly represents America too, so much more so than those involved in the Apollo project. It just is. That's all. It just is.
I wish I could have got here sooner. It's just such a tremendous place to be. The views are extraordinary. It's really fun to be floating around, and it just makes me feel like a little kid.
I heard that there was a little bit of an issue with the toilet. Which one of you was the plumber?
I'll take that one. I'm the space plumber. I'm proud to call myself the space plumber. I like to say that it is probably the most important piece of equipment on board. So
yeah, they did have problems with it, and then a couple hours later, she went over with her own like Steadicam with the live stream and was showing all of being shot into space shit. Next on Oprah.
we were all breathing a sigh of relief when it turned out to be just fine. It was just an issue, I think, of sitting for a long time and needing a little time to warm up, a priming issue. But we did.
The live stream it was like 12 hours long, so it'll be impossible for me to find it. But I kind of just had it playing on the TV, kind of in the background throughout, and it did get pretty scary when they were just like communicating with Houston. Houston, we've got a problem. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm too committed to this. This can't be a tragedy. And you know, Godspeed to them as well. They were talking about the temperature dropping and it was getting cold, and they were just like, you can hear just like a little bit of not distress, just concern, and they were running through, you know, standard operating procedures and protocol, all very new. I mean, 3 of them have been to space before, so they do keep the same type of you know, the same general guidelines of what's happening. At the same time, if you're in the middle of fucking space and it starts getting so cold that you're just like, oh fuck guys, it's getting cold, that means something's gone wrong, because it should be temperature controlled, as you well know. But they troubleshot it. I don't know if you can say troubleshot. They did some troubleshooting and they unfucked the situation. I don't often feel like envy, but this is something that's incredible to me.
I originally think that there could have been.
The guy on the far right was working out earlier before they had dinner. Yes, I was watching that.
Potentially something fouling up the motor, and luckily we are all systems go.
Oh, well, I'm sure I could see the faces right there. Y'all are very happy about that. I see that you're very cozy in there. It's tight quarters, but it was also a little chilly, I heard.
It is quite cold, and yeah, we're wishing we had the lower temperature sleeping bags with us. But right before this PAO event,
I mean, maybe he shouldn't have said that, because I mean, just in my mind, with the billions of dollars towards this project, I would imagine that they have sleeping bags that'll keep their ass warm if they need to. Oops, I don't know. Thankfully, they unfucked it.
I pulled my knit cap off, and I'm ready to put it back on. But Houston's been working with us to change fan speeds and temperature set points, and we've actually been able to warm it up.
The entire trip is 10 days, Joe. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Thanks everyone again for being here. Pink Dagger said, I could never. I wouldn't even think twice. I'd be like, all right, let's go. I guess, I mean, so long as the physical says that my heart wouldn't explode or anything weird would happen to me. But here's what I don't understand. And like this to me is the craziest part. Like, because I fly a lot. I've flown a lot, over 100 times. And like half of the time that I've flown, it hurts my ears. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's just part of the gig, dude. But it's such a bummer. I hate it so much. But it happens every time. So, I mean, how do they must pressurize the cabin in such a way that, I don't know. But this capsule is called Orion. I think Orion, is that what it's called? Yes. And it's 4 times the size of the Apollo rocket project capsule. Basically, in that, they were just chairs. They were just strapped into chairs. At least they can move around a little bit. There is quite a viewing window. I'll show you.
A lot better in the last half a day or so. Our last nap before TLI, we got a lot more comfortable.
Well, that's a really interesting question. How is it that you take a nap in there? What does sleeping even look like?
Well, let's see. So we've been off the planet for, about 30 hours now, and we've had 2 very short naps. We actually just gathered for our first meal together in space. That is how busy we have been the last day.
Hey, this is a drama channel after all. And let's just talk about this for a second, dude. Is she single? Because if that was my wife, I would be very annoyed. But I mean, you'd be so proud as well, but also very annoyed. Like, seriously? You're up there doing flips in space with 3 dudes? I mean, I guess I can find out more about these astronauts. I don't know much about them, I'll be honest. Easy to find out, though.
It has been really an amazing beginning flight plan, but sleeping here is it's actually sort of comical. Christina has been sleeping heads down in the middle of the vehicle, kind of like a bat suspended from our docking tunnel. Victor's been up where Jeremy is right now. He's got a nice little nook wedged in there, and then Jeremy has been.
It took me a few seconds to think about this, and I mean, they're only orienting themselves this way for the camera shot. There is no up, there is no down, there's no gravity. So if you're completely upside down, you don't, your blood isn't rushing to your head the way it would if you were upside down on Earth. It just feels just like being right side up, except everything is upside down. So, I mean, I think I would probably spend as much time upside down as possible just to enjoy it while I could.
Stretched out on seat one, and I've been sleeping under the displays just in case anything goes wrong. It's more comfortable than you would think, and it's nice. It's nice to sleep in weightlessness again. Every time I was dozing off last night, I had that image that I was tripping off a curb and I was waking myself up. So my body's getting reacclimated. It's been a few years since I've been up here.
I've heard it's the best sleep up in space. Do you feel the weight of history knowing that you're going to be traveling?
Like I said, I hear it's the best sleep up in space. Where the fuck did you hear that, dude? I've never heard anything about that. I've heard it's difficult to sleep. They sleep, sleeping up. As a little kid, I would think of like mummies. The way mummies, I don't know, like a sarcophagus. Is that what it is? Snuffleupagus. You know what I'm saying. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Samantha J said, we named my son after the Greek god Apollo. This mission is very special to us. How cool is that? Yeah. Artemis was not just Apollo's sister, but Apollo's twin sister. Kind of a big fucking deal, dude.
Farther than any other human?
You know, it's a remarkable thing. It's you would think it would be.
Do you want to hear something funny, dude? They're in fucking space, dude. By this time, they're on the dark side of the moon, in space, and they still have less fucking dead air time than QB and fucking BJ. I mean, seriously, think about that for a second. What the fuck, dude? Talk about two human beings that are really working underneath of their potential, or well, who knows? Who knows? Burden of Proof says, ironically, a man that served with my ex and became our friend over the years we spent stationed in Arizona, not only works for NASA, but now his name is actually Houston. Life is strange sometimes. I went to JPL a lot. There used to be this I knew one. I'm personal friends with one of the guys that invented Bluetooth, and he's a fucking filthy rich bastard. Really cool guy though. I had no idea. I knew him from like the art scene. He was, he contributed money and was like a driving force of the scene of people in Santa Barbara that would attend art openings, art gallery openings, and exhibit openings. And him and his wife became a fan of my art. So a lot of my art hangs in their home somewhere up in the Northwest. I don't know where, somewhere up there. But because of that relationship, I was invited to go to like this rave thing that they have every year. JPL, it's a Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. And it's just incredible standing next to the fucking future rockets and just like, well, at the time, cocktails. But really fucking cool. I mean, I've been so interested in the space program, like all boys are. And then other people like grow out of it. I never have grown out of it. Now, I'm a mathematical idiot, so some of it is just above my head. But I still love watching. I do get annoyed when the same questions get asked about the food, though. Is the food terrible? I mean, who cares? It's 10 days.
Weighty, but we just feel like we're lifted up by the team that supports us, and you just sort of execute the plan. A lot of people telling us how to work this and manage this vehicle, and a lot of great training, and you just kind of go step by step, which I think is pretty remarkable what this team can do, and it really highlights their excellence.
And I think I just want to add, we just got done our translation.
They hold a they hold a better panel than most YouTubers, and they're fucking on the other side of the moon. Hey guys.
Lunar injection burn, and it was pretty tense moments there. For a second, and when we got done that burn, we just kind of looked at each other as a crew. We have been to the moon before in 1968 through 1972. It's been a long time since we've been back, and I got to tell you, there is nothing normal about this. Sending 4 humans 250,000 miles away is a Herculean effort, and we are now just realizing the gravity of that.
Yeah, nothing normal about this. What are you most excited about once you get to the moon?
Having just experienced incredible views of planet Earth and seeing the entire planet out the window in one pane, knowing that we're about to have some similar views of the moon in that same way is definitely getting me more excited for it. I knew that that is what we would see, but there's nothing that prepares you for the breathtaking aspect of seeing your home planet both lit up bright as day and also the moon glow on it at night with the beautiful beam of the sunset, and knowing that we're going to get similar views of the moon. I'm really excited for that. And then of course heading home. Right now we're in our cruise phase outbound, but we'll be turning our sights back on our home planet shortly. Shorter probably, it's going to fly by, but we're just excited for both of those milestones.
As you all know, there is so much division at home right now. What is it that you're feeling, and what message do you want to send to the American people about what you're seeing out that window?
Well, the first thing I would say is trust us. You look amazing. You look beautiful. And from up here, you also look like one thing. You know, Homo sapiens is all of us, no matter where you're from or what you look like. We're all one people. And so, this mission, one of the things that's amazing about being around and just...
You guys get the idea here? We're all in this together, That's what I love about this space program. Even though there is maybe politics wrapped up in the funding for it, of course. I mean, for a lot of people find it completely useless, but I find a great use for it, actually, just in the way of engineering and pursuing the future. I think it's vital. But it does give you perspective. Like 4 people. Well, these 2 guys look like they're the same exact person. I'm just going to say that right now. But four essential strangers for 10 days stuck in a capsule. And, this looks a lot more like America than the Apollo program did, with a bunch of grumpy old white men that were like smoking cigars and shit, I'm with it. And we are all in this together, whether we like it or not. A wise man once said, we're not all in the same boat, but we are all in the same fucking water. It's high time we start acting like it.
Just being an astronaut, serving our countries at this time is that we get to give ourselves a mission that we can hold on to say, hey, look at what we did for the rest of our lives. We call amazing things that humans do moonshots for a reason, because this brought us together and showed us what we can do when we not just putting our differences aside, when we bring our differences together and use all the strengths to accomplish something great. And so this mission will give us one of those that we all can remember and hold on to for the rest of our days. And I hope people will tune in and give us a chance.
Integrity, what an honor to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us.
Integrity. This is Houston ACR. That concludes the ABC News portion of the event. Please stand by for a voice check from Fox News.
Check, check, check. Fuck Fox News. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Actually, fuck all news. Let's keep it real.
Hey, 910 ready? Integrity. This is Trace Gallagher with Fox News. How do you hear me?
We hear you good, Trace. Solid copy.
Hey, Trace, we got you loud and clear. How about us?
I've got you loud and clear. I want to explain to the audience that there is a 4-second delay, so there'll be some pause between the questions and the answers. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
To be the first humans to leave Earth's orbit in some 54 years. Is there a difference in Earth's orbit and being outside the orbit?
Well, we are still technically in Earth's orbit, although we did just do our
Give me 1 second, guys. I fucked it up. Pardon me. Give this guy something new and he'll just fuck it up for sure. Oh my god, why is it the same thing? Because I fucked it up that bad. Oh, bother. Give me a second, guys. Shit. You know, I tell you what. So now I'm going to go to the other one. This one. Replace. Trying to get the beautiful highlights, man. I want to show you what the fuck Earth looks like with the crew waking up this morning. It's quite fantastic. I gotta be honest with you. Let's see here. Man, what a kick in the nuts. All right, so I'm just gonna have to replace this one. Motherfucker. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Give a guy a new toy and then watch how ridiculous it can be. Let's see here. There. For fuck's sake, dude. My goodness. Sorry about that, guys.
The first humans to travel the farthest in space, more than anybody else has ever done. It took us a long time to get back here, and now we're about to exceed that. Is that a moment of pride? Is it a moment of history? How do we feel about that?
It's great you brought that up. We were aware that we would pass that milestone if we happened to launch on this date. There were other days where we wouldn't have necessarily. So we are not necessarily a crew that lives on superlatives, but it is a milestone that's important. It's important that people can understand and wrap their heads around what is the latest in what we're doing. What does this mean relative to what we've done in the past? What are we going to be pushing for into the future? We think that the journey that we've been on and all of our teams have been on with us is so much more than just one number. But we also hope that that number just keeps being exceeded and exceeded by the future crews. That's why we're here, to build a legacy for the future.
You know, it's interesting because yesterday, I mean, this thing went off almost perfectly, right? It was on time. Was that surprising? Because, you know, you look back just in recent history and missions tend to be delayed, sometimes hours, sometimes days. This thing went pretty much according to what everybody was hoping it would do. Was that somewhat surprising when they said we are a go for launch?
Yes. You know, it was surprising. I think we were, you know, we like to say that we're prepared without having an expectation. But, you know, in the back of your mind, you kind of hope you launch. And then when we got really close, it was like, wait, we're getting ready to go to space. And when those solids lit, you know, it was a ride where you're trying to be professional, but the kid inside of you wants to break out and just hoot and holler. But what I wanted to say about that.
That would be me. I would be doing fucking backflips for sure. Sorry, wait, I can't talk tonight. Sorry for the low resolution on the image by my avatar. That's from the NASA live stream, so that's the best we got. Pretty incredible, even at that low quality, if you ask me.
Was our exploration ground systems team, our launch control team, they have had some time to practice since February and March and really dial in their procedures and learn and grow. And so I just want to give them some credit. It was an example of how hard they've been working lately that we launched. And it even though we didn't get to really watch, but it felt beautiful.
Yeah, they should give themselves a big round of applause because it really, I know it felt beautiful. It certainly looked beautiful. Very quickly, Victor Glover, while I have you on the microphone, we are broadcasting across the nation, but we're focused. We're based in Los Angeles. And I thought since you were from Southern California, maybe you'd like to give a shout out to your friends and family here.
Shout out Los Angeles.
Oh, well, of course, my mom lives there, my grandparents, all the cousins, aunts and uncles, and just everybody in California. Thank you for all of the support and the love for all of these years. So many of my career milestones happened in that special place that will always be home, no matter where the government sends me. You're going with us.
How has it been? Yeah, how has it been on board now for your first night? I know you haven't gotten much sleep. They keep waking you up. They kind of send out the songs they are doing. And I hear, Christina, that you are somehow sleeping upside down or face down. Maybe you can explain that to us.
Sure. Yes, it has been a great couple of days just learning how to live in Orion. And I would love to give a quick shout out to our families before we keep going on with the questions, just because we haven't had a chance to say hi to them. And it's just so great to have had their support building up to the launch. And we miss you guys already. Living in Orion isn't quite the same as being at home with our families. But yes, some of the exciting things are the burns that we do. They kick off with such an acceleration that most things that you see Velcroed around that aren't actually fastened down all fall down to the floor of Orion. But speaking of floors and ceilings, it actually is just all by convention only. There is no difference between up and down. And so, yes, I've been sleeping with my feet there and my head down here, and it's very comfortable. I think I'll probably stay there the whole mission unless someone kicks me out. So we're finding out how to make this space capsule a home.
Maybe we can hand it to Jerry Hansen here. And Jimmy, you can also say hello, give a shout out to your family. And I'm wondering, while you do that, if you'd like to tell us if there have been any glitches, any problems. I know we heard there was some kind of an issue with the onboard toilet, but beyond that, are we good so far?
Shitter's full. Check.
Yeah, great to have a chance just to say thanks to my family and missing them, and for the support from Canadians back home. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here and do this. We did have another little surprise today. I mean, the vehicle is in great shape, and we feel like everything's going really smoothly. But on our way to the translunar injection burn inside of 20 minutes, we did get a warning message that, emergency message for cabin leak suspected, which grabs your attention because this is right when you're coming through some of the higher density orbits and you might run into something. And, you go from
Damn it. Sorry, guys, I fucking did it again. Here, let me just add this shit. It's so obnoxious. I'll get a handle on it. It's a new function I'm using here, a new feature. So bear with me. My bad. There we go. So this is here. I'll do the old switcheroo. So the one on the bottom is an interview from earlier today, and then other footage from more recently. Them just in space working that shit. I guess if you're out there, you would be working out. 10 days? I don't know. 10 days isn't so long.
we on board and we did the burn, and now we're on our way to the moon. Feeling good about Integrity. She's a good ship.
It's going to be fantastic. Reed Weissman, you are the commander of this mission. Maybe you'd like to give a shout out to your family as well. And I'm wondering the responsibility. Does it weigh heavy on you? Do you feel like, I'm just not going to go to sleep. I'm going to make sure that we do everything we need to do. What is it like to be the commander of something so historic and something that people have been waiting for so long?
Well, to answer that, I'm learning from my crewmates here. I'm flying in space with two of the most skilled astronauts that we have, most accomplished astronauts. And Jeremy, on his first day in orbit yesterday, was just getting the job done 100%. So my job here is pretty easy. Definitely sometimes.
Jeremy's getting the job done. Jeremy is let's just face it, his twin brother. It's his twin brother. If anybody's wondering, and I guess we haven't talked about this at all, what the fuck are they doing? What's the point of all this? Their official mission statement states that their mission is to explore more of the moon than ever before for scientific discovery, economic benefits, and to build the foundation for other crewed missions to Mars. A way station to Mars, essentially. I'm telling you from from my sources, it has to do, and this is for real. There's a crater on the south pole of the moon, I guess. That doesn't clearly represent it physically, but it would be what would represent the south pole of the moon. And the crater is so big and deep that the sun doesn't get in there. So China's basically trying to get there. So here we are. We have the best space program in the world. Let there be no question about that. We just do. I mean, there's no doubt about it. After launch, the crew spent the first 24 hours in high Earth orbit. They are manually piloting the Orion capsule. That's crazy. So they're essentially steering it to test its handling and ensuring the life support systems, air scrubbers, and temperature control to ensure that they can handle 4 active humans for an extended period. The moon slingshot. Yesterday, April 2nd, well, I guess that would be, yesterday, April 2nd, they completed the translunar injection, the TLI. This burn pushed them out of Earth's orbit into the free return trajectory. This doesn't get too technical, don't worry. If their engines were to fail right now, physics would naturally pull them around the moon and slingshot them back to towards Earth's atmosphere. Close range photography and science, lots of photography. This thing is strapped with cameras, both video and just constantly taking photos in the highest resolution. I guess the metaphor would be like NASA level cameras, but it's NASA, so you get the fucking idea. The best that the world has to offer. There's technology. These people are sitting in a capsule of technology that is 60 years ahead of what we have. They don't talk about that very much, but that's a fact. They will get as close as 5,000 miles from the lunar surface. They will be seeing the lunar far side with their own eyes, something no human has done since 1972. And a lot of people argue that it wasn't done in 1972. Strong arguments for that as well. Let's keep that real. They are tasked with high resolution photography of potential landing sites for Artemis II. Remember, this is Artemis II. The Apollo project reached Apollo 17 when they finally gave it up. On this day, they are expected to surpass the distance record set by Apollo 13, traveling further into deep space than any other human in history. Dude, they're going to see the dark side of the fucking moon. Like, think about that for a second. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't enjoy this as much as me, but this is fucking incredible. Incredible.
You get a little bit nervous. There's a couple things that caught our attention so far, but it's going great. And my job is very easy. I am definitely getting pulled along by my crewmates. And then you gave me the opportunity. I'm taking it. Say hi to my family, my parent, my dad back in Maryland, and my brother probably heading home.
Shout out Maryland. Also communications. Obviously, they're testing that. seems to be going pretty well, dude. Ridiculously well. Now, once they get on the dark side of the moon, we'll see, right? I mean, talk about testing technology. Throughout the mission, they are testing a new optical communication system, lasers. Communication through lasers. I'm telling you, when I say that the technology in that capsule and the communication technology is 40 to 60 years advanced to what we have, or that we would even get. I mean, we just, you know what I mean? This would be like people having like Samsung cell phones in the 50s. That's essentially how far behind we are with the technology available to the people that produce it, in contrast to what we can buy on the market. But that's not really bad news. So they're testing a new optical communication system, laser beams to beam high definition video and data back to Earth much faster than traditional radio waves. I mean, come on, dude. What the fuck is that? What happens if you get hit with one of those laser beams full of video, dude? Holy shit. Do you end up like QB? Let's see. 10 days. A splashdown is expected on April 10th. Like I said, 3 Americans, 1 Canadian, 23,000 plus miles from Earth. The success of these 10 days is a green light for Artemis II, currently targeted for 2027-2028, which will actually land the first woman and person of color on the lunar South Pole. South Pole. I'm telling you guys, like, trust me. I listen to Joe Rogan, man. I know what's going on. Ba-doom-ts. No, but for real, that's a real thing. That crater is of great interest, for a bunch of different reasons. It could actually provide a safe haven, essentially, since it's basically like a bowl. We think, unless there's a door in there, I guess we'll find out if the Chinese don't find out first. There may be a door and you could just go in. I don't know.
Home to Washington, and then everybody back in Houston. My daughters, my girlfriend, everybody's doing great back there. Thank you.
I guess really, lastly, what we really need to know is, are you happy so far with the food? Are you happy so far with the wake-up songs and the music? Any kind of request that we can make on your behalf while we get a chance to talk to Mission Control a little bit later? We get a chance to talk to a little bit later.
I hate to harp on it, man, but you got to be pretty secure. You got to be fucking pretty secure in your marriage. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I can be a jealous person in a relationship, so I'd be like, oh, what the hell? My wife's in space with 3 studs. What am I going to do?
We just had our first meal together. That's how busy it's been. And this morning, our lead public affairs, Courtney Beasley, we heard her voice come on the radio first, and she introduced the songs and some amazing messages from the teams across this international program that have put this vehicle together. And we all agreed we would wake up slow and get into the day easy and quiet. And this morning, we all got up cheering and rocking and getting everything ready to go. It was the perfect way to start our day.
Yeah, well, you are making history. Reed Weissman, Christina Koch, Jeremy Hansen, Victor Glover. Congratulations to all of you. America, the world is with you. We are watching every moment of this journey, and we will cheer you when you get back and along the way. Thank you for joining us. Best of luck to you, and safe travels.
Godspeed. Less dead air time.
Integrity. This is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.
That concludes the event. Thank you. Less dead air than a shitty YouTuber from the other side of the moon, you guys. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
And thank you to all participants. Integrity. We're now resuming operational audio comm.
Yep. Some guy's wife stuck in a fucking space capsule with 3 studs, man. What are you going to do? You got to be pretty secure in your marriage. I don't even know if she's married. It looks like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm just saying. Look, we got to keep it real here. If we're not going to do anything else, we're going to keep it real. Let's see. Get rid of that shit. This is not a live shot. This is the most recent shot. This is just from a few hours ago. Let's have a look and see what's up with Marlo Anderson, shall we? Our man Marlo. Let's see what national day it is today. I haven't looked. I typically, past 5 or 6, I don't bother to look because it's already going to be the next day. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. And they don't put the next one out until exactly midnight every day. So it's just like I don't even know now to show you what tomorrow's is. Let's see. That's all right. That's all right. Marlo's the man. We'll roll with the punches here. Well, what the heck, dude? Sometimes they only show up as shorts, and it's really annoying. Just give me the new one, man. Man, lots of chocolate days. And we missed, yesterday was peanut butter jelly day. We missed that. Let's see here. Let me share this with you. Check in with my favorite Star Trek extra actor and action.
This decadent dessert was once known by a much more savory name. April 3rd is National Chocolate Mousse Day. The French artist Toulouse-Lautrec is credited with dreaming up this airy confection in the late 19th century. But he didn't call it dessert. He called it chocolate mayonnaise. Don't worry, there wasn't any vinegar involved.
Chocolate mayonnaise? Hold on a second. Chocolate mayonnaise? Oh, hell no.
The name was simply a nod to the shared technique of creating a thick, stable emulsion. Thankfully, the culinary world eventually settled on the word mousse to better describe its light, gravity-defying texture. It's a sophisticated staple that has graced fine dining menus for generations, proving that sometimes the best art isn't found in a gallery, but on a spoon. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Sorry, the train is killing me over here. It's being super loud right now. And you know what? I would rather cover anything else than drama. I mean, there's some drama cooking in this capsule right here. This woman's going to come back pregnant with twins, man. That poor husband. I kid, but I mean, also that's hilarious. What's up, Face of America YouTube? How you doing? There we go. Reed Wiseman, Commander. Oops. There's a glitch in the Matrix here. Let's see what goes on. This was like 9 hours long. Some really cool shots. Some really Star Trek looking shit. Star Wars looking shit. Reed Wiseman, Commander. Victor Glover, Pilot. Christina Koch, Coach. It's Koch, just like the Koch brothers, some of the richest people in the world. Mission specialist, Jeremy Hansen, mission specialist. So not twins. It is true that all white people just look the same. You'd probably cancel me on Reddit for that. Badoons. Hey. I kid. But those guys look like fuck. Thank goodness they're not suspects in a crime, dude, because they look like stunt doubles of each other. What's up, KCG? Good to see you. I read about a topic you might enjoy. Studies of how AI is helping youth plan criminal activity. Much more like that. I've looked into that kind of stuff too. Yeah. I'm not going to repeat what I've asked Gemini just to see if someone will knock on my door, and no one does, and that terrifies me because I don't know, man. There's no restraint from what it'll just tell and give instruction on how to do. That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So are they twins? No, they're not twins. But she may come back with twins. Yes, we'll see in 6 months, Joe. That's exactly right. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you. I missed all you guys. It's good to be back. I went and saw an art exhibit yesterday of 60, I think they said 63 artists in total. Incredible, all new stuff. No, I haven't heard of one single of the artist in the exhibit. Well, that's not true. I only heard of a handful of them. And that's only because we do similar stuff. And I kind of run into them in the art world. I realized too yesterday that a lot of the work in being an artist is just out there kissing people's asses and schmoozing with people. And I fucking suck at it. I'm just not good at it. I'll figure it out. I need to get a manager. That's the next order at hand. I asked my AA sponsor to be my manager. He's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, yeah, me either. So what's going on in the drama world? I didn't see anything really new. I'm not really interested. I do plan on having a drama stream early tomorrow. For sure tomorrow. I've got some things to do, but not until after noonish. So I've been laughing since Sinner first asked if they were twins. Are they fucking twins? Sorry for the glitch in the matrix there. You can see it switching from live shot to just a visualization. I guess they could have lit the earth better, a little bit better, but it looks like they're just trying to give it a clear representation of what's up. But you can see this was at 157,000 miles to the moon, 106,000 miles away from Earth. So they're well past halfway at this point. Gets pretty fucking hairy on the dark side of the moon because it's cold there. It's dark because the sun's not shining. And Pink Floyd, all that. Same old networking, LOL. Yes, I suck at that shit so bad. I can do it. I'm well spoken enough to, but at the same time, it's like blah 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 blah. Everybody just wants somebody exciting. It's just like, dude, how am I gonna make? Let's pretend to be exciting for these people that don't give a fuck, unless I can make them money somehow. That's basically what it is. But it's just part of the game. It's the part of the game that nobody wants to talk about. You could be this bohemian type person and live with art and music and, hey man, war sucks and all of that, but you still have to throw on a fucking suit and pretend with these people, man. It's a little bit soul sucking, but at the same time, it's sort of just it is what it is. If you're gonna get into a frat, you're probably gonna get hazed, man. It's not the same as hazing as you would see with a fraternity. It's just it's more more cerebral, more establishing a pecking order with no words spoken. It's not for the faint of heart, I tell you that. And it's really not for somebody that just will easily tell everyone to fuck off. So I just have to be, on my toes. So networking. I'm working my flower beds all day tomorrow. Awesome. Teaching says, I want to see your art so bad. My sister is an artist. Maybe I'll share some of it with you guys. Well, let me see here. What are they? Are they talking? It looks like they're trying to
look inside the Orion capsule at our 4 Artemis II crew members, now 106,000 miles away from Earth.
I don't know. Her hair's kind of messed up, man. I hope her husband's not jealous.
We're standing by for their daily planning conference, where teams on the ground will be relaying.
I can't go one live stream without having some shit that's going to get me canceled, man. But that shit is so funny to me. I'm like literally writing jokes about it on the side here.
Information for the crew as they start flight day 3. From left to right, we have NASA astronaut Christina Cook, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, and on the far right, Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen.
That camera mount's just a little bit obnoxious. I mean, she's making no effort to keep that hair like fuck a ponytail. Just let it go. That's got to feel great though, man. Space babies.
As we get a look inside Orion, a little scene setter for you. The interior habitable volume is 330 cubic feet, so that's about the size of 2 minivans. This is 60% more cubic volume than the astronauts had during the Apollo missions.
There we go. Yeah, the Apollo missions, they were just strapped the fuck in there, dude.
Integrity.
Guess what these adults woke up today doing? Not eating gummy bears and fucking sitting around getting angry at people on social media. Nope. Going to the moon.
Request if you could tilt the camera down slightly towards the lockers. We have a great view of Christina and some of the boxes up above. Thanks.
Wait a minute. What's that slick shit? Was she just drinking from her jacket? Okay, here's Christina. She's definitely, that's an action of someone working out a straw situation, right? No? Am I wrong? Yeah, that's her having a drink or something. What is this? What is this? Does she have a secret Capri Sun in her fucking jacket right now? What is going on? Is there a drinking, like a built-in drinking compartment of her jacket?
Integrity. Small request if you could tilt the
That's a straw, right? And then watch, she moves her hand and the shit just goes boop back into her jacket.
camera down
I want a straw jacket. Oh, I would have gotten so much more trouble when I was drinking with the straw jacket, dude. I had a flask that was a set of binoculars that if you you could almost fill a fifth of liquor into each side of the binoculars, like 2 separate compartments. And whenever you filled it up with liquor, they weighed the exact amount that a fucking pair of binoculars would weigh. So you'd take it into concerts and just wear it around your neck like a fucking tourist and have 2 bottles of liquor just hanging around your neck. And then whenever you drank from it, it just looked like you were looking at something. It's amazing I'm alive.
Towards the lockers. We have a great view of Christina and some of the boxes up above. Thanks.
She was like, hey, we don't want to look at the boxes.
No problem, Chris. I did not mount it. I just kind of friction fit it, and I'll get a better spot for it.
He said he friction fit it. That means he just sat the shit over there and just like let the lack of gravity hold it in place. I friction fit it. No, you did not, dude.
Later today, and we'll get a more permanent mount going.
Sounds like a great plan. Thanks.
When I saw them on their tablets, and these are just NASA tablets, I looked it up. It's not Apple products. It's not Android. It's just NASA products, and they do have Wi-Fi, so they can watch YouTube if they want. If they really got it, if they could probably join a panel and have clearer fucking audio than half of these idiots that try to join panels. Just saying. Watch just for a minute or two. Oh. I don't know why Tiger Woods fucking shit popped up. I'm never gonna watch that. I don't care. I wish him all the luck in the world. Thankfully, no one was hurt, as far as I know. What can you do? There have been press conferences for this launch all along the way. In case you're interested in that, the current live stream is nothing but a blue box right now, and it has been for over an hour. It has been for over an hour. I want to know more about the lasers that they're using to communicate. I mean, that shit is fucking bananas, dude. See, everything's in a different place. I've been on for an hour and a half. This may be all I have for you guys. I fully intended on whipping out some drama and getting sloppy up in this bitch, but I'm not feeling it. I'd much rather read some chapters of my book and stare at my painting. I'm working on 3 different paintings right now. It becomes a bit of a manic situation. Why is he showing us his butt? Well, I don't know. Maybe because he's Canadian. I don't know. I don't know too many Canucks.
Houston Integrity, we're ready for morning DPC.
Good morning, Integrity. We are so happy to be on board with you today. You guys look great. That cabin config looks amazing.
That cabin config looks amazing. What does it even mean, dude? Come on, just get to the meat and potatoes.
We would love to be on board as much as possible today. We'll stop streaming for the family conferences, but would request to come back on board afterwards to share your mission with the world. I have quite a number of topics for you today. I'll start with trajectory. We are actually going to continue evaluating the need for OTC-1 based on the small magnitude of the burn. We'll have an update for you later. A couple of vehicle statuses. In order to address what we saw last night with the small increase in ox tank pressure accompanied by a small decrease in the ox helium tank pressure.
Whatever she's speaking on there, she's talking about when it got cold. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to dig through the 12 hours of live stream to find the spot. But I listened to it. It came on, and I was like, uh-oh. It was on like a scanner. They started calling Houston and say, hey, Houston, it's getting really fucking cold in here. Like, it's amazing what they're doing, dude. It's just that simple. What am I reading? I have just a few more pages left in a book called Lamb, L-A-M-B, The Gospel According to Biff. It's written by Christopher Moore. It's a little known book, but people that read Christopher Moore, they love his shit. I'm one of those people. I just love it, dude. I love it. I read all of his books along with Haruki Murakami. Haruki Murakami is my favorite author of all time. His most recent book is called The City and Its Uncertain Walls. I must consider reading that to you guys, but I don't know who's going to show up for something like that. But the book that I'm reading is called Lamb. It was written back in 2002. It's like a pretty much it's humor, some of it dark humor actually, as you wouldn't expect for a book being that what it's about. It's basically about this comedic completely fictional account of the missing years of Jesus, the lost years of Jesus. If you know about the Bible, there's a big chunk of time that's missing. So this is it's written as though it's a gospel. But it's really, some of it's kind of raunchy and funny, and it follows Biff, Jesus's best friend, and Jesus in his 20s, just being a dude. It's kind of funny. In the book, Jesus' character is named Joshua. That makes sense, of course. Jesus Christo Spiritu Sancte. And it's written through the perspective of his best friend, Levi Bar Alphaeus, or he goes by Biff. It's really good. I recommend it to anyone. It's an easy read. And it's not, I mean, now I tell you I'm reading that, it sounds like it's some kind of like Bible thumping shit. It's not. It's just like it's a funny account. It's not sacrilegious though. I mean, it's not that much of a gallows humor. But it does, it's funny because I don't think many people have written about that time, in such a way. I mean, Christopher Moore really swung for the fences with that one, and boy, he nailed it. But I think it's all I've got for you this evening. Not sure what else to talk about unless there's something specific you guys want to hear or speak on. I think I'll just wrap this shit up and start again tomorrow. What do you say? Oh, somebody sent me some pictures. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Flowers. Fuck yeah. It's nice to get photographs of flowers instead of death threats. I tell you what.
We did to do some troubleshooting. We closed the valve ox helium ISO 1. You can see this on the top left of your prop ohms plus X page. We're continuing.
What kind of books am I into? Oh, I can't answer that. It's almost like asking me what my favorite color is. It's nearly impossible to say. I guess fantasy. I don't know if that even is a thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I also live. I live to love biographies as well. If it's autobiography, even better. But I like Murakami is just like a surrealist writer. I mean, his newest book is pretty challenging because it's so different from his other stuff. But he wrote this book. I don't know how many pages it was. It was called 1Q84 instead of 1984, and it was based off of the book 1984. But it was like 4 times as long. But he's easily my favorite author. It's just the way he starts books is pretty fucking amazing. And I also have a great horned owl feather for my bookmark, which is gangster as fuck. But Murakami, all of his books are great. The Wind Up Bird Chronicles, one of my favorites. And that's a book that I can read. I keep that book with me almost at all times. It's in a travel bag. If I'm on the road, it's in the suitcase. I go everywhere with that book because I can pick it up and just basically open to any page and be completely enthralled in the book. As well as his book, Norwegian Wood. There's so many. Kafka. He's best known for Kafka on the Shore. But this new book, The City and Its Uncertain Walls, is I haven't finished it. So far, it's a love story. It's translated from Japanese because the author is Japanese. I got the Japanese hardback cover, and I do have all of his books because I want it on the shelf at all times. I just like it. I like it, my friends. Senator, that was my email. I forgot to sign it. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. What is the name of the other author? The one that from Lamb? Christopher Moore. Old Chris Moore. And it's such a clever book. I don't know. I'm starting to like rekindle my relationship with my Catholicism, or really whatever it's become now. It's become more of a bastardized, like non-denominational Christian sort of faith. But today's Good Friday, you know, and if you are Catholic, it's sort of it's supposedly the day that Jesus died. And they even have a time. They're like 3 p.m. That's when it happened. It's so weird to me. I realize that most of this is constructed by man, so it's difficult to just swallow the whole pill and not ask any questions. But still, very interesting traditions. And of course, these dates, like Easter, the crucifixion of Jesus, it's also an old pagan holiday date as well. So there's nothing original. Like basically, Christianity just co-opted all these dates and already meant something else. Oftentimes causes trouble with historians or people that aren't bright enough to understand what's happening. But really interesting stuff, I think. But who am I? Here, I'll show you. Let's see. Maybe I can find a quick synopsis of what this book is about. Because it's fucking funny, dude. And just me just telling you generically what it is doesn't do it any justice. Let's see what YouTube has in the way of videos for it. Oh, they've got the whole book, the whole audio book on here. Interesting. Oh, there's Christopher Moore. He's an interesting guy. The Serpent of Venice is a really good book from him. I mean, he's got a lot of really good books. So many good books. What's up, Kansas City Cheese for Life? What did she say? She said, I made the cutest nest out of Cocoa Krispies peanut butter and chocolate chips, and then put those malt eggs in them. Turned out so cute. Very cool. It is that time of year. And yeah, I just saw that the audiobook is free on YouTube. Somebody's just narrating it. I mean, I wouldn't play someone else reading it. I wouldn't play the author playing it. I mean, it's just stealing someone's content. But I would certainly, since I purchased the books, I don't feel bad about reading them at all. I would definitely do that. I will play this preview of it though. Maybe this will give you some idea. Watch it be fucking Google Play are the ones that'll give me a copyright strike. Also, I'm celebrating the channel is strike free. Fuck you, Queen Bee. Queen Bee had 10 days to provide information to Google evidence that she is in fact pursuing federal copyright charges against me, and she is not, because she's a doped out bitch with sunken in eyes. So that live stream's back up. I'm going to, I think after my live stream in the morning, I'm just gonna turn my fucking microphone off, make sure my camera's off, and I'm just gonna loop that fucking live stream that she struck, because I don't even know what I said in that live stream that made her so upset. But I will sure regret it, because I'll just loop that shit. So that'll be fun. I might just turn the chat off too to spare my moderators having to look. Because that's what I always wondered. Like, I mean, let's see, check this out. Check it out. This is what I'm reading.
Harper Audio presents Lamb, The Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal, by Christopher Moore. Performed by Fisher Stevens. Copyright 2002 by Christopher Moore. Production copyright 2007 by HarperCollins Publishers. The angel was cleaning out his closets when the call came. Halos and moonbeams were sorted into piles according to brightness. Satchels of wrath and scabbards of lightning hung on hooks, waiting to be dusted. A wineskin of glory had leaked in the corner, and the angel blotted it with a wad of fabric. Each time he turned the cloth, a muted chorus rang from the closet, as if he'd clamped the lid down on a pickle jar full of Hallelujah chorus. Raziel, what in heaven's name are you doing? The archangel Stephan was standing over him. brandishing a scroll like a rolled-up magazine over a piddling puppy. Orders? The angel asked. Dirt side. I was just there. 2 millennia ago. Really? Raziel checked his watch, then tapped the crystal. Are you sure? What do you think? Stefan held out the scroll so Raziel could see the burning bush seal. When do I leave? I was almost finished here. Now, pack the gift of tongues and some minor miracles. No weapons. It's not a wrath job. You'll be undercover. Very low profile, but important. It's all in the orders. Stefan handed him the scroll. Why me? I asked that too. And I was reminded why angels are cast out. Whoa, that big? Stefan coughed, clearly in affectation, since angels didn't breathe. I'm not sure I'm supposed to know, but the rumor is that it's a new book. You're kidding? A sequel? Revelations 2? Just when you thought it was safe to sin? It's a gospel. A gospel? After all this time? Who? Levi, who is called Biff. Raziel dropped his rag and stood. This has to be a mistake. It comes directly from the sun. There's a reason
Biff is the man, by the way.
Biff isn't mentioned in the other books, you know. He's a total... Don't say it! But he's such an asshole! You talk like that and you wonder why you get dirt duty? Well, why now, after so long? The 4 Gospels have been fine so far, and why him? Because it's some kind of anniversary in Dirt Dweller time of the sun's birth, and he feels it's time the whole story is told. Raziel hung his head. I'd better pack. Gift of tongues, Stefan reminded. Of course, so I can take crap in 1,000 languages. Go get the good news, Raziel. Bring me back some chocolate. Chocolate? It's a Dirt Dweller snack. You'll like it. Say.
We're all a bunch of dirt dwellers. It's hilarious. It's a Dirt Dweller snack.
Satan invented it. Devil's food? You can only eat so much white cake, my friend. Midnight. The angel stood on a barren hillside on the outskirts of the holy city of Jerusalem. He raised his arms aloft, and a dry wind whipped his white robe around him. Arise, Levi, who is called Biff! A whirlwind formed before him, pulling dust from the hillside into a column that took the shape of a man. Arise, Biff! Your time has come! The wind whipped into a fury, and the angel pulled the sleeve of his robe across his face. Arise, Biff, and walk again among the living! The whirlwind began to subside, leaving the man-shaped column of dust standing on the hillside. In a moment, the hillside was calm again. The angel pulled a gold vessel from his satchel and poured it over the column. The dust...
All right, you guys get the idea. That's what I'm reading. That was just the intro. Let me get rid of that shit. We don't need that. Boom. I think that's all I've got for you tonight. I think I'm going to jump back into my book and finish it. Man, it really doesn't come across as funny as it actually is. We'd have to listen to much more to catch the tempo, but what can you do? Let's see. Kansas City said, excuse me. Also, hard-boiled eggs. So many eggs to die. Excuse me. Speaking of dying, can't breathe. Excuse me. Also, hard-boiled eggs. So many eggs to die with the grandkids tomorrow. But every time I open the fridge, it smells like a fart. That is the burden of the eggs. Not much you can do about that. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I promise I will be live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but as early as I can. Sometime between 7 and noon-ish. You guys take care of each other. But first, take care of yourself. Or even the space crew saying goodnight. I'm sure they'll get comfortable in there. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna write some jokes about these guys hitting on some other guy's wife. That's gonna be fun. And then I'm gonna read some of my book, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Try not to be a motherfucker if you're out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'll play you out with my normal outro. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this and leave the spaceman and woman up there. Yes, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Always good to see you, and I did miss you yesterday. I just had to take care of some business. I'm trying to work some stuff out. I got big goals set, and June is the deadline for a lot of stuff. So I'm working triple time to make sure that I'm not a fucking crazy person experiencing a midlife crisis come May 28th, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm on schedule. Things are good. I feel healthy. I feel a lot better than I did. I'm still congested. But shit, man, what can you do? Living that life. Try not to take part in war if you can help it. If you do know someone that is taking part in war, pray for them. It's not that complicated, man. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Hey, yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
Hey, Peter, let ease your daddy home. Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, lady, is he good to you? Did to you the things I do? I could take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull. I cut a 6-inch valley through my soul. Wake up at night with the sheets soaking wet. Got a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you could cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire now. Hey, pretty lady, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, lady, is he good to you? Do to you the things I do? I could take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull. I cut a 6-inch valley through my soul. And I wake up at night with the sheets soaking wet. Got a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you could cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.